a point look over towards A. Love to see that from his perspective. So far, so good. One player around the playground area. Hutchie making his way. And Shox will take care of him as well. Just the one click. 5 versus 2. Maybe they are sardines after all, Dan.
2 bullets, all that's needed from Shox for 2 kills. Yes, it has gone quite poorly, and despite the fact that they've been able to walk into B, that is by design. They're playing A retake, rather B retake, RG2. A is the harder site to retake, so that's why you do it this way. And going too well here so far for Vega Squadron. They've now collected the bomb, but Chopper will get double teamed, and now Mir will have to do it all on his lonesome. 1 versus 4. There's a smoke on MBK, although that's not going to be too necessary. The kit on MBK as well, and 2 players to respond very quickly. Apex first contact, and
the B bomb site, but Vega Squadron are just walking into B.
Yeah, looking to just get the aim battles, and so far it's going to go pretty well. Chopper with the money Molotov there to force Body out of the sandbags position, force to smoke it off to stay alive and hold on to that area, but it's going to be a bit of an awkward predicament because he's got 2 teammates sort of behind him. There's only one man, it's Kenny, who's on the A site that could potentially come from another position. This is really very awkward for G2. I have no idea how they're going to manage to pull this one off against 5 players who are currently in position to defend this bomb site. So they may just try to contain and do as much damage as possible. We'll have to see. The bomb has ticked quite far already, so it does look like exit frags, maximizing the damage, is going to be the play here, as opposed to trying to win the round.
Containment. G2 are stuck in a jar at the moment, and they may be crushed into a petri dish if Vega Squadron have their way. The flank coming from Monster will do some more damage, but Kenny, it seems, may survive unless it's a late frag from Kashanda. There you go. So, B split coming your way.
Position there from the likes of Body to get the damage in. He has the support of Shox. Shox turning attention to, gets one with the USP. Thought it was actually a double, but it's the flames there from Apex to finish off Hutchie. Good damage done with the remainder of the USP bullets before going down. It's just JR left, using the smoke to try to provide some cover, create some obscurity as to what he's actually doing here, with plenty of time to rotate towards A if he wants. If he does wait for long enough, this could serve to split the attention of the 2 G2 players. But so far, they are holding towards the B bomb site. And that is a smart way to play it because they understand the way the timing is. He could A here. G2 mixing it up absolutely.
Kashanda on the phone to 007. We hear some calls, and Hutchie has realized what's going on, but even if you realize, Kenny may shut you down regardless. 2 players hunting for him, they're still dueling. That's surely crazy. Why did he keep giving him opportunities? Scary stuff for Vega Squadron. Mir still hanging around, and Apex is on the flank actually, so there could be a trade, worst case scenario, or best case scenario here for Vega Squadron now. See if Mir can take out Apex before Apex repositions. Yes, just about. Not sure if they know where the bomb is, but there's a play being made into B. NBK dancing around the pillar, just a pistol. AWP comes out now, he's got the angle, and he has a shadow advantage as well. He'll see JR's shadow if he moves out, but he's backing up. Look at the timing though. That's unbelievable. That's the bomb not spotted by G2.
JR, can he do something with this? It's going to be very, very awkward. MBK seems very aware of the situation. Love the choice to pull out the 5-7. One of the few people choosing a CZ over the, a 5-7 over the CZ. And he's actually taken a more passive position. And being the lone player on the bomb site, that makes a lot of sense. You can have a sort of catch-all position where you may give up a bomb plant, but at the very least you do not die and you hold on to your position and maybe even get the opportunity for a straight frag and you end the round instead. So we'll see what he can do here, trying to avoid any potential flashbangs, learn exactly where the sounds are coming from as well. Did he hear the footsteps of bomb planted? MBK makes his way forwards, looking for that first shot. There is the back of JR, and where's the next one? That's the question. Mir darts in as quickly as possible, needs to prevent a potential defuse. There's a catch onto MBK, but now they know where he is. Surely this is too difficult for Mir. The defuse comes in and Body wins the 1v1. This is what we're talking about, getting Kenny S into these positions early into the round. Will get spotted, he does. Oh, there you go. Quick scope from MB. Kenny S, what is going on? This is brilliant stuff, and if there's any question as to his form in this Overpass game, well, he's definitely answered it, and it just gets worse here for Vega Squadron. If you go towards B, you're running into MBK with the AWP. If you go towards A, you're going to get caught by Kenny, yes. And we do have to note that they did have the flashbang for him to defend against that first kill, but the timing was just ever so slightly off. And that cannot be the case against the likes of Kenny, yes. So a new attempt here, but a new setup from G2. G2 never been predictable. Apex now sitting by the tree. Oh, that is gorgeous from Apex. Very clean fragging from G2 across the board, and Apex only continuing the trend. Kashanda now leading the way, but Body with the angle is going to win the first frag. There's no trade. No one had the spacing for it, and they get picked off, pulled apart limb by limb, until there's just nothing left. Except JR with an AWP, and he can't even see.
Some rifles, but they have very minimal grenades, and they will make the best of it by rushing straight into the B bomb site. There are flashbangs, but it's the T side getting the kill so far, but look at them raining in for the CTs. Apex cleaning things out, and that round is done just like that.
I was looking at that and I'm like, whoa.
Through short B and picked off Body, who was boosted, I think, by Apex. So there's an early frag, but can they capitalize on this?
Yeah, Kenny might be in a predicament here because you can see he's quite paranoid of potential for players to come up towards the party area, take him down, but he can rely upon shocks to keep him safe. The rifle support, Kenny is holding the back, but they're also now going to be aware that with their presence spotted, 2 players in connector, that they can just leave that A is open, but this is an oversight here for Vega. Because now they, I mean, okay, sure, you've got the A bomb site potentially, but you need to bring the bomb with you. And Shox is going to just annihilate any chances in this round.
I'm not sure if Shox actually saw the bomb.
Well,
he ran past it, but I don't think he necessarily saw it. But someone must have seen it on the radar, surely. That is so weird.
I don't know if Vega Squadron saw it because they just left it there. To be honest, the team was moving on without it. Oh my.
I don't think he saw it.
Oh, okay, well, this is getting interesting.
One player past Shox, one player in front. Oh, he loses to Jewel as well. Kenyan Body at the back of the site, trying to get into position. Flashbang to buy time. And there is Kenny. No trades to these kills. Finally, Kenny goes down. And Body almost in stereo fashion. Apex 1 versus 3. Can he rack up some more? Trying to advance as quick as he can. Goes for the 180, but nothing doing. Time, Chopper and Kashanda are looking towards Fountain, but it is going to be B-Plane. Hutchie's there on his own of the season. Better be the best season of all time, but it's not. Just the one kill instantly traded and nobody else is there.
Did very good damage to MBK as well. Maybe there's opportunity in that. Shox, though, looking to hold on to the Suez position. Good spot. Oh, that's a nice tap. Very patient from Shox. Looking for 2. It will only be 1, though, but the info is there for his team as they look to hold on to the bomb plant. MBK for the investigation, but they'll make their way as 3 through the monster tunnel onto the site as the bomb ticks away. Apex will get the info and the flank from the weak player. This could be the game-changing move, but it's very hard to get that consistency from that Glock. NBK, what will he get from this? Has to get the diffuser. That's beautiful. How much time did he save, though? Not enough, I don't think. Cognizant to this. Look how paranoid almost they are. I don't want to necessarily use that word, but maybe not paranoid enough. NBK goes down. Kashanda denies the trade frag with a UMP. This is a good look so far for Vega, as Kenny is looking for more players. He's alone with the bomb, though.
In JR, Vega Squadron trust. This is an aggressive setup where they actually have pretty much everything covered. Yes, JR's got 2 jobs to do at once towards the bomb site, but normally with an aggressive CT flare overpass, long is left or toilets is left. You don't have eyes there, but they have eyes everywhere. And again, JR may be a nasty surprise, just keeps going between monster and short, but now people are starting to swarm on his position. Shox slowly creeping in. Has he spotted something? Not JR. Teammate waiting for him as he's making his way into the B-bomb site, and JR is cleaning up, so this is working out quite well for Vega Squadron. JR just taking some free fires now, spotting Body, and his teammates on short, and that's going to be the last frag. Only 2 players.
A. This is actually, they want G2 to come into the A positions, and that's exactly what's going to happen, and you can see why. They get these crossfires as G2 say, hey, you're isolated and connected, we're going to go and kill you. That's Vega's time to strike, and that is a very well played setup from them. G2 not anticipating that and being punished. So he could have made the difference, but surely now there's no way back in the round.
That was Shox's kill all day, but JR, presence of mind, he knows he hasn't peaked there for a while.
And there's another player as well to support him. It is going to be Mir with the backup, and he's going to lead the charge there, finding Kenny. Is there a trade? Spotted out Apex. Kashanda baiting Mir for the frag, and Mir will stay alive. This is a beautiful setup that's been run for Vega towards the A side of the map, and G2 have it, but the cost was very high.
In the meantime, Hutchie pushed through Monster. Shock seemed to be looking for it from the short B position. I don't exactly know what went on there, but Hutchie's back into B. Shock's is looking for an opening. Chopper's also there by the barrels, so there could be a trade situation coming in later. Mir's made his way in now as well. So there's a burst opening from Shox, but he's got more to find. He may not expect two players here. Around the pillar will be Hutchie. The bomb, though, hasn't started rotating towards B. Shox has gone to die on his sword. NBK and Body are going towards A.
Yeah, I think that information for Shox really makes it certain that they can have an advantage if they move quickly. The shot's missed by Kashanda. Opportunity is there for G2. They just have to strike whilst the iron is hot, and that's going to be NBK with the kill. But so much time has passed, and speaking of time, only 10 seconds to plant the bomb. NBK's hand is simply forced. Surely, now they know that it can't be a fake, and Mir can happily run through and take him down. NBK, oh, he did actually get the bomb planted there.
That's just not nice. However, they seem to have circumvented him for the time being. Molotov's flying, I think, towards the barrel position. The flashbang is there. Chopper is going to get 3 kills out of this. How has he done this? Chopper, 4 kills. That is ridiculous. So he's been spotted through the corner of the smoke. He might be able to escape. Apex forced to run back as he runs out of bullets. They're so close now, G2. But who's going to take the first kill?
Great pop flash there for the first frag. JR out of the picture as well. Down to Mir, very awkward. Pistol tried to be drawn there, but it's not going to be happening. Kenya shuts it down, and it's a 2v3 here. There's no grenades for Chopper and Hutchie to work off of. Again, it's going to have to be the shots, but nothing to deny Chopper out of the bank into the potential engagements. But the bomb plan is favorable for G2. They fell back to the toilets. This will be a very tough retake.
Slowly creeping in. Shock still dancing around the bomb site, delivering a kill on the Chopper, and Hutchie is left 1 versus 2 now. The bomb continues to tick. He has a kit. He doesn't have much health. No smoke grenades, no flashes, no nothing. It's got to go for the kills. Running out of time. Kenny's facing. But Hutchie's got is starting to move down long. He's starting to flank these players, and they're taking so long to get to the site while all this information seeking is going on for Vega Squadron. And now Chopper's charging. Who is going to win this?
Oh, he's actually got great timing on this one. As they started pushing onto the site, they want to plant towards the truck in potentially as they look to clear. There's the check. The Body had no idea. NBK is completely exposed to Chopper and his might.
They just need to know he's there to allow JR to take a line elsewhere, and here it is.
Really smart positioning from Kashanda, falling back all the way. It does mean JR is exposed, though. That's the problem with this. Now as the long players drop in, and this take is really good. Mir with a quick one as he comes up the stairs, but just as quickly as he comes, he will disappear as Kenny S takes position now. A very hard to deal with off angle. They're up the stairs. Chopper won't even be looking for that. Kenny and Shox, hand in hand, will finish it off.
Chopper, it's going to be really hard for him to get a kill with a CZ in that position, but Body's going to pop out the door while Shox is making noise, but the bomb's been dropped now. 25 seconds, Hutchie dropping the smoke, but surely the spray will be there, but it's the spray for the CT side. It's down to NBK, he's got to run through the smoke. There's only 20 seconds left, he's got to get in before the other CT rotates, looking around the pillar, and the bait is unbelievable.
Oh my, found everything, hasn't he? He can go in the back here. Oh, that's a very fast headshot from Apex. And another bullet to finish it off, the CZ.
No, he's got the bomb!
And he does manage to survive though, just barely, but he's not staying out there. He's missing another shot. This is very awkward at the moment.
Apex has got the bomb. What's going on? Does he know he's got the bomb? That's so crazy. He's alone on long. Is he going to push through the smoke? JR's gone down. Maybe it'll just work for them. Shock and awe. They're all over the place. They're swarming like the Zerg army. And Hutchie's alone. They're going to make it work. This force buy is absurd. 4 versus 1. Hutchie has to press some kind of nuclear button to win this one. Oh, are you serious? Okay, the bomb went down first. 1 versus 3. Still only 1 rifle on his 2 mates. Hutchie, okay. 1 versus 2 now. He's got all the time in the world. He's got a smoke grenade, making his way through. Pre-firing. He's got a 1v1 on Kenny if he can find it. Running out of bullets, so he's got 7 bullets left in the AK. Looking for the headshot, but he's running out the CZ. Somehow he gets it out. How is it still going on? Kenny just dancing around, Shock's in the smoke. And we are going to overtime. JR is everywhere. It's great to see a sniper with all the freedom in the world. When do you see a sniper get that angle with 1:30 on the clock? JR is awesome to watch. I didn't even have a Go TV pick, but since we're in overtime, get your eyes on JR. Kashanda, aggressive once again. Now, Vega Squadron don't want to get into the situation where G2 just sit and wait for this aggression and then punish them for it. It is 4 versus 4, however. And we know how active Vega like to be. But they've got very forward positions in the toilets, sorry, in long A, JR and Mir. No eyes in toilets, and JR is once again rotating elsewhere. But it seems he might be inclined to go towards B, and he might be right, because there is a pilgrimage in that direction.
And a nice opening has been found. G2 start things off well here. Again, they found so many troubles against the CT side of Vega. But this is certainly a good start. JR, though, lurking around the smoke, finds himself a quick one. 3 more to go, and MBK controls the rotation. Good chance to hold this.
Shock swapped out his sniper rifle for the AK-47, but there is dirt in the water, although that's been cleaned out entirely. 14 seconds for the bomb to go down. JR is trying to get as close as possible while one person is busy planting the bomb, and he makes it. Assuming he's been heard in the water, he'll have to assume that as well. Playing around the smoke, he's got to know somebody's in the site itself. Are you serious? There's no way. There's surely no way.
No way.
Okay.
That's a French of the teammates. But right now, Vega look really good. JR, I have no idea how he hit that one. Beautiful, though.
4 on 3. Clock continues to tick. Do you want to save G2? You need 1 round from 3. Apex moving, and he's committing to this, but all the AWP as well. They're in the site, they're still looking for entries. Hutji shutting down Apex through Monster. Point of no return as well, being crossed by G2. And it's too late to get the defuse. Kenny cannot escape the site either. All he can do is try to fight. Take out some more players to hunting for it, but they know he can't escape. There it is. Everybody will fall. That's 1 round.
Creeping his way forwards, can he find a blind spot? He's got some info. I think he was spotted. Kenny ready. Very good positioning here for G2, not putting anything to chance. JR goes for the last ditch attempt here. Now just Chopper, and 1 by 1 they will be taken down. G2.